All right, so this is our smoked sturgeon. Basically, we took one of the fillets and we cured it with salt and sugar. So we take equal parts salt and sugar and just cure it, pack it in there really densely. And you can see you get a nice, beautiful, perfectly cooked fillet. So after we cure it, we take it and rinse it, dry it off really well. And then from there, just gonna hot smoke it. So we take wood chips. We used apple wood for this, and we just let them burn for a little bit, extinguish the flame, drop them in the bottom of a tray with a perforated pan over top. And this is great as just as slices, you know, serve it with breakfast. But in this case, we're gonna make a little bit of kind of a French style rillette. So we're gonna take this and just chop it up. You can do this in a food processor, or you can just do it by hand. We have here, right? So we're just going to run the knife through, and this flakes up really easily, so you just want to cut it into pieces, and then we'll get into just flaking it into the bowl as well. All right, so we're going to take all this, set it into a bowl. We're just going to take our spatula and just kind of break this up. So we're just going to kind of let it flake apart. Try not to throw it out of the bowl. All right, we'll just break that up a little bit, and then we're going to add a little bit of creme fraiche. So creme fraiche, these are some sweated shallots, so just chopped shallot, a little bit of butter, sweat them a little bit until they're nice and tender. Some lemon zest. This is a Meyer lemon, so there's a little bit more floral quality to it. A little bit of chives, and then some of the juice from the lemon. Okay, and then we're just going to mix this in together. And then we're just going to season this with a little bit of salt. We have a good amount of salt from the fish, so just need a little bit to adjust for the creme fraiche going in. So basically you just kind of have a light salad, just enough fat to kind of bring it all together from the creme fraiche, and then a little acidity from the lemon. So we're going to pack this into a jar. This is a great way to serve this for a group. So a couple jars on the table, you know, one jar for 2 or 3 people. Also something that travels really well. You could also take this same salad, put it on some toast. If you want to make the caviar, make the rounds on the table, just a little toast with a little salad on it. So we're going to pack this in here. Just going to kind of press it down. And then we're just going to let this chill a little bit while we make the glaze. So we're going to add a little bit of creme fraiche to our pot here. And we're just going to melt this down over a pretty low flame. Just let that warm gently. We've gotten some gelatin that we've just taken 1 sheet of gelatin and let it bloom. So put it in ice water till it softens completely. You can do that ahead of time and just set it in the fridge. And then essentially we're just going to heat this creme fraiche just enough to melt this gelatin down. While that's melting, we're going to take the rest of our creme fraiche. We got a little bit of some spicy horseradish. We're just going to add that into the bowl. Just mix that in here. We'll come back to our heating gelatin here. You can see it's pretty much melted all the way. Turn our heat off and just let the residual heat kind of melt that in. Just don't want to over mix it because we don't want too much air into the creme fraiche. Okay, once our gelatin's completely dissolved, I'm just going to take that and add that into the rest of our mix, and then we'll stir that all together. Okay, they're ready to go. All right, so we got our horseradish glaze. We're just gonna take some of that, and all we're trying to do here is just cover the top of this. So just need a couple spoonfuls. Let it roll around in here. And then we'll just clean the edge. And we'll take this, set this in the fridge, and let that set up. So we have our smoked sturgeon, rillette, a little bit of horseradish glaze, and then we have some of the Sterling Supreme Caviar. It's top of the line. You get nice, beautiful eggs. Right on top we have the caviar place. So basically the way we want to serve this is just kind of go straight down through our horseradish glaze. First spoon's always the best. And then we're going to take a little of this guy here. We've got some salt and vinegar chips. Time for the moment of truth here. We need another one.